Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. If you've never been here before, well, you might witness a bully session. I'm just going to say it. Some of you clocked in the comments already. There's a certain fan that might be jumping into a certain Lions den at this moment of time. But yeah, man, make sure you smash up the like buttons. It's very important. And also, if you want to check out any of these guys, description below, and you'll see it in their banners as well when I put that up. But yeah, man, this is the first time we're going to be doing a show where it's literally all news surrounding on one club. So we might do that for other clubs as well, whether it might be Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, etc., etc. Just not Tottenham. But anyways, there's all news surrounding Man United. We got Griggs on the panel. We got Ems on the panel. You got E-Man. If you don't know E-Man, he's in the middle there. Quite a logical fan. And then we got Man Like CK, aka Shabby Simmons. But yeah, Monster's going to be here. Staffy's going to be here. Corey should jump in as well. But yeah, man, big up every single time. What you guys saying, man? It's a good time to be a Man United fan. This is going to be heavily biased, and I can't wait.
So, bro, it's a good day when Twitter rivals turn into accountants from Harvard University. They think they have the masters. They're trying to do all this math, and the math ain't mathing because they don't know how to read. Ooh. I swear to God, bro, I'm convinced half of Twitter never passed English because Romano will be saying 50 mil for Leny Yoro. We're going to talk about it. And they all of a sudden just say 80 mil. Bro.
But have you not noticed, though? Have any of you not noticed? When it comes to Man United, they love, even our own journals that we look towards, yeah, they love slapping the Euro figure on it all the time.
Bro,
like,
they add on that.
Bro, I swear Lucker said 70.
Bro, I was watching the Liverpool fan base, bro. They come out straight away and put out a tweet or something basically saying that the reason why Euro didn't go to Liverpool was because of the Man United wages, which we know that's not true, man. You know, we're never in the conversation.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
Had nothing to do with wages.
I don't know. I saw Ornstein put out the 70 million euro figure, and I'm not gonna lie, who are we to ever say no because we don't like the figure as much as the next man? At the end of the day, we paid 52 million up front for him, plus 8 million roughly in add-ons, bro. Like it's a 50 million price, isn't it? And the add-ons only go if it's successful. It's not that bad when you're deep.
Is it 58? Is it 58? Is it 52 million? And that's including all the add-ons already, yeah?
That's the
or
add-ons.
Is it 52 plus the addons?
That's
the one, man. That's the one, man. Is that a good deal though? Like, you know what? First and foremost, big up CK here, guys. This is his debut on the channel. Big up, you know, Griggs. You might as well just call this your debut at this point. Big up E-Man, his debut on NAF as well. He's been on Trafford Tunnel. People won't understand what Trafford Tunnel is on here, but bro, is this Leny Yoro? Is it a good deal? Like, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Yeah, it's 50 million for a guy who's had one season. Is he that good? You know,
I think with a lot of these deals, and when you look at Leny Yoro as a prospect, he is a generational talent, but he is still only 18. So when you look at, I guess, it on surface value, you're buying a 18-year-old for 52 million. It might look kind of crazy, but it's you're paying for what he's going to be. He's amazing right now. Don't get me wrong. He's the best center back prospect in the world. Me and Griggs have been talking about this since the beginning of the season, damn near. I think when he locked up Mbappe, I think in March, it really put him on everyone's map. But he has been the guy, the center back prospect, the top. That's why if Real Madrid are in for him, you're on the right track, you know. And so I think 50 million, 52 million plus add-ons, I'm not sure what the exact add-ons are, is more than fair. And I think what Real Madrid came in for, I think maybe like warped a lot of people's perceptions because they came in at like 20 something million, which is extremely disrespectful, by the way. Like, we get it, you're Real Madrid, but like, you can't just pay 20 million for a generational center back prospect and just like, we're Real Madrid. Like, no, we're gonna come in and we're gonna snatch that from you. Like, we're Manchester United. And Liverpool tried to go in for him, Arsenal tried to go in for him. He said, nah, I'm cool off that. I'm trying to come to Manchester United. I'm trying to be Varane's successor. You feel me? We pretty much just bought. Imagine buying Imagine 10 years ago buying Rafael Varane at 18. That's pretty much what we just did, and he might be even better. He's more agile. He's a little bit. He's lengthier. He's that lanky frame. His telescopic legs, which like he's longer. It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Lengthier, longer. Yo, what's going on, CK, man?
You bring a little spiciness on my debut. But his telescopic legs just help him in duels, like help him basically win challenges that he has no business winning.
I'm gonna be real. I've only watched about a couple games of him though, innit? And I don't know where these strengths lies. My strength lies in him. I don't know what Griggs, you sound like you watched him. Man, I know you watch bare football, innit? CK, you watch everything pretty much as well. Like I can trust you lot's opinion in it. But if I'm going off what I've seen, and this is just comps, and this is not me being negative, not me being a little zesty or whatever, but he looks like he likes to go to the ground a bit too early at his current age. I'm not saying you can't coach that out of you. You can definitely coach that out of a player, right? But going down too early in duels, is he really that strong? You know, man said his low socks is his strength. Crazy. Has anyone actually got proper good data on him where they by eyes of watching him in the full 90 minutes for at least a 5-10 game period?
I mean, he's very aggressive defender. He loves to get into duels. He has the high duel rates aerially and ground duel wise. And like you're right, he does go to ground early because he's kind of got like the AW trait, like CK mentioned, the telescopic legs. He believes in his ability to win the ball if he goes to ground because of the length. And most of the time it works. Sometimes he will get cooked. I'm not gonna lie. He's 18 years old. It's gonna happen. That's why I don't think United fans should be putting like the highest of expectations, because I've always said this: center back, striker, goalkeeper, the three position it takes a long to develop in. He's a can't miss prospect, and we have to pay that price, because the alternative is if you don't pay that price, he's going to Madrid in a year for free, and you're never getting him again unless you get him when he's 30 something like years old, like we did with Varane. This is our get back. We missed out Varane when Fergie was here. We got our get back 12 years later. Madrid didn't want to pay up because Madrid are probably viewing it like he's only 18. He's not going to be a guaranteed starter for us. We don't want to pay the premium price because we know the guy wants to come here no matter what. So we can kind of cheap out. But United, to their credit, most clubs see Madrid enter a race for a player and they bow out. They're like, yo, we can't.
Like Liverpool.
Yeah, like Liverpool. Every time Liverpool have a player in mind and Madrid come in, they bow out. They're like, yo, Madrid is our Lord and Savior. We can't go to toe-to-toe with them. We looked at them in the eye. We're like, we're going to put up the money. Can you match that? If not, we're going to take your player. And if you're going to want him eventually,
I love
come pay 120 million.
Champions League football as well.
Ooh. And we had no Champions League football. We just put all the fight in and we got him, man. I think he's going to be a good player. I still want another center back though, because I don't want him to be a guaranteed starter. He's only 18. If you're that good, that spot you're gonna earn it no matter what. If you're that good, so go get a De Ligt. De Ligt can maybe start the season. Yoro has Europa League. He can play that all the time. That's still a good way to adjust. Wow. It's a new league, new center back partnership. He has to get adjusted. So I would try to let's do with him what we didn't do with Højlund. We never got Højlund a backup that can like maybe start over him in the beginning and let Højlund ease. We throw him into the fire. I don't want to do the same with Yoro. Let's go get a De Ligt. De Ligt and Licha can work for the short term while Yoro gets adjusted to the Premier League, acclimated to United, the pressure, that kind of stuff. And in 6 months' time, I believe he's that good. He'll take the Ligt starting spot, and then he'll be our center back for hopefully at least the next 5 years.
I think he starts, you know.
What do you say again?
I think he starts. Honestly, I think he's that good. I think he does start. I think it's just a timing thing. How long will it take for him to kind of start? But go ahead. Yeah, about that. Yeah, no, I think it's a timing thing. I'm not quite sure how long it will be till he starts, but I think he does start. If the Ligt comes in, then yeah, he'll probably be used as a rotational player. But I wonder, like, would you not be judging him in his first year? Would you give him that full year to?
You already know how it works over here in the Premier League, man. These days, you can't give him people a year no more.
Yeah, the first mistake, he's gonna get clipped everywhere. Like it's gonna be a whole thing. But like I think as a fan base, we definitely do need to be patient.
I hope he doesn't have a Cornwalla moment. Remember when Cornwalla went up against Dom Solanke and he got absolutely rinsed?
I mean, he very easily could, but that doesn't mean it's a bad signing, that he's a bad player, that all of this and that.
I think he's at that age as well, man, where like you should see, like, you know, he should grow a bit more. He should start to fill out a bit as well. So I think you should see a lot of like changes in his physique in the next 2 years as well. So I'm looking forward to that.
Bro, you're looking at
Can I just say really quickly? First of all, shout out to UEFA for blocking us from getting to Debo. Yeah,
I saw that. Still.
Because of that, we were able to actually focus and go all in on who we actually really wanted. I don't think people are actually understanding what it is to actually get this guy. First and foremost, like this guy is this is one of those.
Todibo was still a baller though. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have taken Todibo as well.
But in terms of ceiling, in terms of ceiling, Euros is higher. That's just.
You think so?
Yeah,
no, he's younger though. He's just saying that because he's younger.
6 years is junior.
Yeah, bro. Like if you
actually say it, but you're just saying that because he's younger though. That's what I'm saying.
No, but it's not even just that. I think he's better than him aerially. Like I think Todibo's improved aerially. I think it was a massive thing that whoever we get to replace Varane had to be good aerially. They had to, just because if you're going to partner Martinez, you need that physical presence in the air. Euro's got that. In terms of like as a complete package, he's actually got everything, really and truly. Like that's what was so impressive. Because I'll be honest, I was watching Lille at first mainly because of Angel Gomez. That's my son. So like I wanted to like really, I wanted to see how he was doing. And when I saw this kid, I just thought, who's this guy in centre back? Who is this guy? Like that, I feel like I don't know about anybody else, but when I first watched him play, I just thought, nah, like wait, hold on a minute, who actually is this guy? And why is he on nobody's radar? And he's had like a year of exposure, not just in terms of minutes, but in terms of like just all eyes on him. And don't get me wrong, he makes mistakes. He's 18. That's going to happen. He does dive in a bit too much for my liking, but I think that just comes with just age and experience. But with everything else that you have in regards to like as a complete package, you can't really. This isn't something that's something. A lot of things would have to go very wrong for this to be a miss for me. Like,
are we already putting him on this pedestal then? Not already. So he's just saying he's that good. Like
it's not putting him on a pedestal. It's basically saying
Braithwaite.
Yeah, it's basically saying like we haven't made a move like this in a long time in terms of actually going out and getting like the most elite talent that is ready to play right now. Like, and on top of that, the fact that we actually went toe to toe with Madrid to be able to get him and to also be able to entice him to come speaks volumes about not just our name, which we are Manchester United, still holds weight first and foremost. It speaks to the efficiency of Ineos and the new regime in terms of how quickly they managed to get this done. Because I don't think people actually realize like they were working on 3 different deals at the same time. We haven't had that in more than 10 years. Like we already had his backup ready just in case in De Ligt, like waiting. Like De Ligt is actually on his knees in Germany right now, waiting for us, bro. He's waiting for the call. Every time his phone's ringing, he's praying that it's us. And that's saying a lot.
De Ligt saw Xerxes leave Amsterdam to United. He's like, why am I not on this plane too?
Why am I not?
I still want De Ligt, by the way.
Yeah, I want him as well.
Yeah.
I think
if we get De Ligt in, that's where
if we're able to sell, if we're ever able to sell Lindelof and someone else, then I think we'll get him. And I think he'd be perfect. I think he'd be perfect.
Like ideally for me, who I ideally wanted before the summer started was Yoro and Braithwaite, just because I thought like they just complement each other really well. You've got
that partnership is bro.
That partnership. You've got a partnership there for at least five years at least, and they can grow together well, and they complement each other so well. It's just a shame. Obviously, it's a shame because I think Braithwaite is probably out of the picture now because of everything.
We could still get him next summer, though, is what I'm
thinking.
Yeah. He wants to be here.
Like, we already agreed personal terms, so like that's not a problem. I think it's just a shame because he would have made so much sense this summer if we actually managed to get him. But I'm not mad at it because we actually got the guy who I think
Braithwaite. You mean it would have made so much sense to get Braithwaite?
No. If we managed to get both, but in terms of like Euro,
we're not getting both.
The reason why it was so monumental for me is the fact that we had a target who was our like in terms of like tiered targets, he was right at the top, like, and we managed to get him, and that's not something that we've done in a while, if I'm honest. When it comes and especially when you consider the competition, because the likes of PSG and Liverpool were after him as well. They didn't even answer his call. They didn't even answer their calls. And it was Madrid, really. Everyone thought he was Madrid bound. And we just said, you know what? Nah, like we put the P's down and said, listen, listen, these lot want you to wait for a year. We want you now. Like, what do you want?
And it's the way that we went about it too. Like we got the Fabrizio, the deal had been accepted before we even knew that we had even gone in, and the deal was already accepted. And then a week later he's joining. Like he's signing tomorrow. Do you know how
I think United, after they put in the bid as well, basically said to Lille, like, we're not waiting around. Like, I think basically said to him, you've got like a week to make a decision because we're not going to wait around anymore.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. A bid was accepted. 3 days later, you're hearing Euro's waiting to make a decision. 2 days later, he's flying.
Well, Man United put
a day later, it's announced.
Man United put the works and says we're not waiting forever. You know, it's a bit like how Man City do stuff. You don't give us Man City. It's just like they used to say, if you don't give us an answer soon, we're not waiting about. We go get the next
Guys,
target.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's still 18 years of age, bro. Like, as much as he's a great talent, but like, bro, this is Manchester United we're talking about here. Like, can we have some?
All right,
respect?
Gary Neville.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's real. It's real. Like, this is
it's just about setting that new standard, right? It's just bro. This is how we're moving now. Like, if you want to come. If you don't, then we got A, B, C, D, E options. We can move on to the next one.
No, because if you look at the old regime, right? The old regime never wanted to get into transfer wars. The moment another club came through the door, United would always bow out. They never wanted to go to. We always wanted the free run. Now we're ready to go, but it has to be on our terms. We either accept our deal or we bow out and we go to the next guy. That's it.
And we're not like we're wasting time with transfer. You know how like we used to, like, before we drag a transfer out for 2-3 weeks, like not get it done.
Fuck it up in the end as well.
And mess it up somehow, then end up paying more money. We've legit paid 42 mil. 10 mil in add-ons, but 42 mil. Even the money that we're even paying as a wage.
Is it 42 mil though? Like this is what I'm saying. Is it though?
No, so the whole package is.
I read it was. Yeah, that's what I read. I read it was 42, not including the add-ons. So
not including
million.
Yeah, but Laurie Whitwell came out with the whole shebang, the whole thing, and said it was 52 million base fee. That's what it's like Madrid came in and all of a sudden we slapped up an extra 10 million. Where the fuck did that come from?
Fabrizio said 50. Yeah. 50 plus triple add-ons.
No, did you reckon it had anything to do with agent fees? Because I swear, like before, there was like agent fees as well. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it.
George Mendes is his agent, so we definitely had to pay some agent fees. There's no way we.
Yeah, no, I heard it was like 7 million before, because I know that was like a big pot off asking. A lot of clubs were put off that beforehand. So obviously, Man United, I've dealt with his agent, the agent before plenty of times.
All I'm saying is to Lille. I don't think our business is done with Lille yet. I want the right back next. I want Thiago Santos. I want one more from there. I'm trying to steal one more player from there.
I'm trying to raid them. We're trying to do a Southampton on Lille.
We can't. Okay, so we can't do the partnership with Nice because UEFA wanted to block our pathway there. So we gotta choose a French club eventually. I wanted Rene, but I think Bayern have already beaten us to that with Doué and Matisse Tel. So let's choose Lille. That's the next best available club, and then let's go get them. Angel Gomez, the reunion might happen in a couple years too. You never know.
Do you think we're good? Do you think we're good in the left back position then?
That would feed.
It's better than the right back options. Don't you agree? No.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's that?
Yeah, so especially, I was thinking even Martinez. Yeah, if we do get De Ligt and or De Ligt in as well, like I'm thinking even Luke Shaw. Like it's good to have a back four that you could like reshuffle. Like Luke Shaw, you could use him as a extra left-footed centre back if needed be, and hopefully Martinez does stay fit. And I'm thinking worst case, he could actually fill in as a left back if we actually do need him. But then again, it's just hoping Luke Shaw and Martinez can stay fit, man, because I think that's going to be the big like consistency in this season. I reckon if we can keep those two fit, I'm very confident going into the season, man. Don't know about you guys.
What was it? I was going to quickly run the super chat. 62 France, big up France. I believe France, I think he's a Chelsea fan. If not Arsenal, 62 million for an 18-year-old with 1 year left. We are fools. Oh, he's a Man United fan. He's not liking this still, bro.
I got a
1 year left, bro. It's better than bro. What would you rather? Would you rather this deal? Would you rather pay 70 million for Braithwaite? Which one would you rather? Be honest.
Well, Fabrizio saying 42 rising to 52 is what? I'm not gonna lie.
When it comes to fees, I would trust Athletic more. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not
I'll
gonna
check
lie. I'm sorry, but I'm not here to pick and choose what kind of reports I want to hear. If David Ornstein says so, he says so. I lie.
At the end
No.
of the day, bro, like people are acting like it's their money. Like
Bro,
I know,
amount of
bro, I
their
hate
account.
that.
Bro, I
So-
said this on my channel. I said
So
a
dumb.
transfer fee is only remembered if the player is a bust. If the player is good, you're not gonna remember the transfer
bro.
fee.
It
No
really
one cares
doesn't.
about the transfer fee.
No one
I only
cares.
remember Anthony's transfer fee because he's an ass. That's about it. Everyone, bro, even Bruno, who obviously hasn't been the best at United, but I don't remember Bruno's transfer fee. I don't remember what we paid for Bruno Fernandes.
45 million, I believe.
I could have told you 50. I could have told you 60. I really don't remember because he's proved
really
most
don't
of his
remember.
transfer worth. That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah, but we say that though. But when it comes to other clubs where we like to banter and that, we have to keep it a buck in it. We start.
Yeah,
we
that's
start.
rival
we-
banter, though.
You know, I think once you go
But-
over, I think once you go over that
Saying.
7 million bracket, that's when you're going to start being
Euros or
judged.
pounds?
Yeah,
differently.
of course.
Yeah,
Pounds. Once you go over that 75, like that's why Sancho, people are judging him in a different light. I think once you go over that 75, 80 mil, 80 M's, people
You
look at you
got
through a
to
different
be
lens.
you got to be a bona fide, like not if,
Yeah,
if you're
for
not
sure.
world class, you're on the cusp of being a world class
Yeah,
player.
like Malacia, for example, like we don't really put too much pressure on him because how much did he come in for?
12
Like,
million.
13 mil,
Yeah,
bro.
so that's what I mean. So who's the other left back that we had as well?
We paid more for Hannibal. I mean,
Oh, bruv, you know what? Let's talk about the Cambuala deal. 10 mil for Cambuala. Fantastic deal.
yeah, no, that's good money.
deal.
Buyback
Like,
clause
we-
as well.
And even look, the fact that we sold Alanga
Sell-on
for how
clause-
much? 14
sell-on
mil.
clause
We sold
too.
Alanga for 14 mil, and then he sold Cambuala 6 months later for 10 mil.
Don't
No,
get me
You see
wrong.
the difference
Don't get me wrong.
in
Don't get me wrong.
negotiations.
I would have liked Cambuala to stay just for squad quality and depth. But
I didn't think he was a bad defender at all.
yeah, no, he's not.
Same.
I think he's going to
He wants to start, isn't it? He's looking at himself 5th choice, and he's thinking, you know what? I'm behind all of these players. You're about to go in for Euro. You're trying to sign Braithwaite. Maybe I need to leave to get games. And I respect it.
I respect it. And the fact that we got a good fee, we got 10 mil in pounds, not even like euros. We
What
got
a
10
deal.
and I think he had a year left on his deal, bro. That's good money. That's
Yeah.
good money. We can't
With
complain about
with
that.
a buyback as well. So if
Yeah,
it
with a
starts going
buyback,
crazy, then you
it's
need to
basically a
slap
glorified loan. If we want him back, we bring him back in about a couple of years if he's that good. So I think everyone won in that. We wish him well. You hope that he goes on to have like a good 2-3 years, and if he's good enough or like he's a household name, you got first dibs on him. Can't be mad at that.
Another Carrington graduate success. That's all that matters. Another check mark.
Yeah, like Carrington, man. Like Carrington. It's just a shame because he's a defender in it, and we always have like problems with defenders in terms of bringing them through because they always you think that they're on the cusp of getting into the first team, and then an injury hits them and it's long term and then it just sets them back. And he was like the one that actually got in, and you could have actually seen him getting minutes, but for all intents and purposes, I'm not mad at.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you know what the issue is with us fans. Yeah, Man United don't sell well. Arsenal doesn't sell well. The only two teams that really sell quite good is Man City and Chelsea.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah.
No, actually, to be fair, Liverpool sell quite decent. I remember, bro, Solanke went for how much money back then, and so did Jordan Ibe and Jordan Ibe.
Bro, Brewster went for like 20 mil.
Yeah, like they sold quite. Man United need to get in a habit. Like, you know what we have. When it comes to a youngster that we've seen compilations of, or you watch an under 21, we get too attached and think that all these men are gonna make it. And the thing is, they're not. That's the issue. And we sold them for peanuts. That's why we're getting gassed a little bit now, because you're making some bread that we should be making years and years and years ago. You know what I mean?
Like, Cass, like you got to look at it like this is like
We got to start selling more of our youngsters, bro.
Yeah, no, but like I mean, you don't necessarily have to. It's not necessarily a case about selling them. It's just about continuity. So like you look at the board now. This summer, you can see a massive difference in like how we buy and sell players compared to like what we've been doing for the last 10 years. Like you can see even with he who shall not be named, like bro's got like a 50% release.
You can say his name, Mason Greenwood. We're gonna talk about him. Don't worry about that.
He's got a seller. I mean, we'll talk about him later. But like, you can see the structure of his deal, and you can see like the thought process behind that. Even with Cambuala's deal, like those are good deals. We never used to put buyback.
Well, actually, I didn't even know this. Did you not know that the Donny van der Beek thing? Yeah. So okay, the initial fee for them, what they wanted to give is 500,000. I thought it was just a 500,000, but bro, it can rise to 10 million pounds.
There's a lot of add-ons.
Yeah, there's a lot of add-ons, and apparently there are a lot of realistic add-ons. I think, wait, how did you muster that?
That's what I'm
should
saying.
get up to like about 8 to 10 mil realistically.
They probably just had to get him off the books. No club would probably pay and just figured out a deal that would suit the club and suit him as well. But they just had to get him off the books.
It's mad how giddy we're getting in it because our club's actually being run the way it needs to be run. Like from what we can see from now, anyways, from the Man United perspective, it's been a minute. That's why I mean, you come on, you got to allow us. I know this.
It's the first year gas. Next year, we're not going to be getting gas like this because it's going to become expected by next year.
Expected, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
it goes to show, bro, how long we've been in the mud. You know, I swear to God, it goes to show like how long.
We get giddy every year, though. Let's be honest. We get a couple transfers every year. We do get giddy, no matter what happens. But
you very rarely look at the price of everything and start. You very rarely look at the price and the business we've done, and you think, you know what, 100%. You can wholeheartedly say we've done. We've had a good transfer window, like Varane. Looking back at it now, was that really a good deal? Like Casemiro,
no. I disagree. If you think that was still a good deal, regardless, bro.
The Varane deal.
Let's be honest.
I'll be real. It's not what we needed at the time, if you know what I mean. And even then, the wages were extremely high, and now we're kind of.
Do you know how excited I got when I saw Varane come through with his still
same, bro?
I'm gonna.
Casemiro, same, bro. I thought we were gonna win. I thought we're at least gonna compete.
Bro came on the pitch. Wait, like
Rio Ferdinand.
Bro,
that's massive, bro. Bro, that's United, bro. That's what we do. They get us giddy, bro.
Yeah, man.
The piano, bro. They always do this to us, bro. I swear down.
No, like Varane was for a time, and to be honest with you, if we could have got him on less wages to get him to stay, it would have been nice. Especially knowing now that we have Euro going on here, and that would have been the perfect understudy.
Man, that would have been special.
That would have been a perfect the transition would have been perfect.
Oh, no, you're kind of pissing me off now. That sounds like a howler. That might be a howler.
No. At the end of the day, like he was on.
No, it's a howler. No, it's a howler. No, you just reminded me, bro. We're going to get Delict with Varane. We could have just signed them on continuously, and then we're going to go pay that 40 million just for Delict. Crazy. No. That's crazy.
I think the way if you look at the finances of it, so I think Varane was making about like 12 mil a year. I think
more than that. I think a little bit.
375 a week, wasn't he?
He's making like 15, bro.
Like 15 a year. Like obviously, you then you're amortizing that over like however the course of the contract is, right?
How much are we getting for 25 mil? Or was it 45?
40, yeah,
40 million.
So that's not really a good deal, is it? 45 mil, high wages, no sell-on value, and you made no money actually.
But like you signed Varane, you're signing a guy like that.
That Leach Varane partnership, it was worth it, bro.
It was worth it, man.
Could have been better, man. Even Varane, like
we're not winning the FA Cup. We're not winning some of those games without Varane.
100%. Casemiro, yeah. Well, I'm not sure about Casemiro because he didn't even play in the FA Cup. But yeah, no.
So what are we saying? We're gonna call this guy Baby Varane from now on, yeah? Baby Varane, that's it.
You know what it is? He's actually better on the ball than Varane is. Like he's
that's not that hard.
He's a lot. I mean, yeah, fair enough. But like but for his frame, he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's agile. He's able to actually play with the ball. Like I think he's a better ball carrier than passer at the moment, in my opinion. But I think that comes, and I think that's gonna come with time in terms of his passing when he just with playing games and
he can learn it. He's fine. He's not a bad passer at all. He's not a bad passer. No. He's just not like a crazy progressive.
Yeah, he's not like He's not like
That's why we have Sancho though. He can do the progressive. Then Yoro can just be safe. He still has a pretty good range of passing. To be honest, he's just not like playing these crazy expansive progressive passes.
Exactly. Yeah, that graphic you sent me, CK, was that's mad. The amount of recoveries, I don't know if I like that, man. That kind of reminds me of Kyle Walker.
Yeah, my guy John, he's crazy with the data viz.
Yeah, that's mad stats.
He does take risks with. Oh, sorry, you're doing a super.
No, go on. Francis, do you know the pressure on an 18-year-old with the price tag of 60 million, triple what Madrid offered? Every pass will be analyzed. Yoro is done out here.
Well, if he's as good as we expect him to be, he'll rise above the pressure. Same way Mainu's had a lot of pressure, and he's outshone the pressure, bro. Pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah, if he's good enough, you're old enough, bro.
Yeah, Martinez would be the best inverting left back. I don't like that, man. I don't like when Martinez has to go out wide. I just remember I got nightmares of what Salah used to done to him, man. It's just man. Or even Antonio when he brought him out wide, it was a long day, man. I'm not gonna cap. Yeah, it's a bit long. It's kind of sticky. I'm not gonna lie. Big up Monts, man. It's talking about Yoro, isn't it? The one that you didn't get when your primary targets that you got stolen off you. You're on mute.
I'm on mute.
You're still on mute.
Hear me now. Hear me now.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, what was you saying?
Oh no, I was talking about one of your primary targets that got stolen off you because your new board couldn't convince him. Didn't attempt. Yeah.
Didn't attempt, please.
Well, they didn't because they just, they bitched.
You inquired. At the bare minimum, you inquired.
Yeah, we did inquire. And yeah, man, I feel like it's more of a good on Man United. Obviously, we didn't get him. Me, I was never a fan of the signing to begin with. So, but it's not really about the signing for me. It's about the approach. I don't really like the fact that it was said that if he was to change his mind, then we'd be one of the ones alongside PSG and Man United right there trying to get a signature. But we had our conversations and thought, you know what, his head's with Madrid. Whereas Man United decided to actually prod and push and see if there's a gap. Obviously, Madrid weren't willing to meet the evaluation that Lille wanted to sell him for. And that's where there was a gap. So that means if you're going to offer him more money or offer Lille more money up front, there's going to be a chance that the deal can happen.
This is what was said in it by the Athletic. You were actively pursuing Leny Yoro.
Yeah, I think the wages were a big thing for Liverpool. Apparently, just what I read anyway.
Yeah, okay, cool. Hold on a second.
The 120 a week.
Hold on a second. So like, we're paying him what, 115 a week?
No, about anything between 110 rising up to 120, including add-ons.
Is that
it rise up to 144?
And what were you is that a mad?
Since when did we do add-ons, by the way? Now we're doing add-ons for man's wages, bro, because we're doing that. Fucking hell, bro. There's the whole stature for man's wages. Go look at our swear down here. Then cool. Haaland's on 800k a week. If that's the case.
Well, riding with bonuses, yeah.
Nice, cool. Because we don't. No one's bonuses. They don't. No one knows, man. Them bonuses and stuff like that. So what? We got to do bonuses.
I likely to reach as well. You know those bonuses. I remember the Martial one. You had to win the Ballon d'Or. You had to win it.
Yeah, those add-ons were crazy.
But yeah, no, go on. I need to know one thing because when I looked at clips, I know he's got them Bambi legs, like, and literally slender man type beat type shit, and the recovery is all good. But is he actually fast? Because I was looking at him run back. He looked like he was fast, but then somebody he don't look fast. I don't know if he's
not wetters, but he can cover ground. He can definitely cover ground.
Because when I think of someone like Todibo, the one thing why I wanted Todibo is because of the ability to cover as much ground in behind as much as possible. I know his aerial ability wasn't the greatest, which was an issue. Don't get me wrong, but I wanted Todibo. I'm not going to sit and say I didn't want him. I was confident that was our man, yeah. But I looked at Leny Yoro and I'm thinking, I don't know if he's really got the pace. I'm going to be honest. It looks like he covers a lot of ground because where he's mad lanky, like one step is about 5 of my steps. But is he fast? Like, is that a good partnership with someone like Martinez?
He's not.
I think he can cover enough ground, though, and I don't think as long as he's not slow at 18, then
it's like Matip. Matip was not slow, but he was deceptively quick. Yeah, because he's about 6'6". The brother's probably he's got 3, 4, 5 years to grow. He's probably gonna end up about 6'5", you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's particularly fast, but I do think he just makes up for that with his body frame, which is like he doesn't need to match you speed for speed because he can make up so much ground with his ability to use his long legs to make up that ground. So
not calling him lengthy no more, no.
No, I'm trying to choose my words very specifically. Yeah, he's not like he's not gonna just overwhelm you with pace, but he makes up for it in other ways.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mons, I know you like footballers, in it, and if you want, like, Xavi Simons is on the panel. If you want to say hello, in it, just.
Message.
Just letting you know, in it. Just letting you know, in it. Someone also linked to 10. You know what I mean?
No, listen. I'm gonna say something that people won't like, and that has vouched for me. I've been saying this. I'm not just saying this now. I think Kwanzaa's better than him anyway. So for me, it's like if we were to bring it, it's not about Yoro. It's not about the player for me because he's an 18-year-old centre back who, for me, I don't even know if he starts at Manchester United, but his ceiling is what is astronomical. Yeah, for me, it's the principle of speaking, inquiring, and then kind of seeing another team and going, oh, you know what, forget it. That's what annoys me as a Liverpool fan. It's not so much the player. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe there's a massive difference between Kwanzaa and Yoro, and I would have preferred a more experienced centre back because we don't have much experience in our centre back.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, how comes? Why do you think you guys were in for him if you don't think?
But this is the confusion, bro. This is the confusion.
He's not better than Kwanzaa then, because where would he play? Because you got Matip, you've got Van Dijk.
No, Matip's gone. He's gone on a free.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's gone on a free. Oh. Yeah. So we're looking for a left-footed centre back. Yoro's not even left-footed. Like, this is where, like, it didn't make sense to me. Like, the Inacio links I understand because he's left-sided centre back. That's what Liverpool been looking for.
Imagine Yoro learning off Van Dijk though.
Yeah, but again, are you like Yoro again?
Astronomical potential. I don't think that's one to miss. No wonder why your club had him as a primary target.
Yeah, he's probably maybe like a long-term replacement. But then again, a right-footed centre back. So maybe are we trying to look for two right-footers and not a left footer? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's my reason. It's not the player. It's the way Liverpool went about it. That's what I don't really fuck about in terms of what my club's doing, what I'm not happy about. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm just hoping, like, obviously the first game's gonna be against. He's not gonna be fit anyway, so but neither the Arsenal players. But his first game's gonna be against. Yeah, we get to see Xerxes. I don't think we get to see Xerxes on the plane yet, but I know Leny Yoro will be on the plane, I believe.
Are you talking about
the first game against Arsenal?
We're lucky that Lil pulled him out the Olympics because he was meant to be on Thierry Henry's squad for the Olympics.
Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah, but we get to see him against Arsenal, and let's see what he can do. Because I'm not gonna lie, some of these men like Martinelli, Jesus, they're on right now. You go look at anything that Arsenal fans saying, they're looking trim and they're looking ready. Like, so it'll be a good test. I'm not gonna.
The first test that I'm looking at is if he starts the Community Shield against City, because Haaland's gonna be fit for that game because he had a full summer. So that's something I'm looking at.
They're missing a lot of players for that game, by the way. Just letting you know, innit? A lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, but Haaland will be. I'm saying like Haaland will be fit and ready for that game, specifically him. So I want to see Yoro versus Haaland. I want to see how he looks against that.
But I don't think this manager would do that, man. That's the thing as well. I hope this manager can actually get the best out of these young players that are coming in. I ain't trying to hear excuses about asking for apologies from these young players and stuff like that. You just need to get the best out of them, and that's it.
Yeah, wait, someone said my name.
Yeah, Cash. Nabil, the guy that first actually
announced it.
Announced Euro thing. He's basically said that he's passed all of his medicals. They're going to announce him tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's all done. It's done. Yeah, I've seen pictures of him and Manny taking pictures with the fans and that. So it's all done.
So when was Xerxes? By the way, when did Xerxes get signed? Like, when was it? Where was it? Was it for last Friday?
Last Friday or Thursday.
What? And we getting another signing by Thursday? What? Mons, your team could. I mean, your team could learn. Mons, your club could learn a thing or two, man.
That's the first time. I can't remember the last time we did that one. Never mind.
I'm on a panel with 5 United fans. This is crazy.
Michael Evans got
man, line me up. Man, this guy's line me up, bro. Set me up.
How's that Michael Edwards? How's that Michael Edwards pipeline going? What's going on? What's going on there? Like, how's everything looking? How's everything looking?
The new regime.
It's actually a genuine question. Like, how's actually looking? Like, how's everything looking in regards to like your board and like how you're actually going about your business? Because it does sound a bit quiet.
Man, they've made themselves to believe that they're moving in silence.
Is that what the players?
No, that's what the fans have told themselves and convinced themselves. They're doing what Man City do, moving in silence.
But Mons, do you reckon you're gonna like sign like a few different players, or do you reckon it will be like 1 or 2 major signings, or do you reckon it'll be like 2 or 3, like not as expensive?
Yeah, like more like smaller signings, but more at the minute. I think. Yeah. I don't think Liverpool have ever been the type to kind of get 2 major signings. I think the one time was that one anomaly where we sold Coutinho and then we bought in Van Dijk and Alisson. But even when I look at
that last season, didn't you? Where that big. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you might do that again,
bro. Not really. Like, when you look at our pattern of signings, even Alisson was Szczesny's understudy, and he had 1 good season. That wasn't even like a guarantee. There was still an element of risk to that. Van Dijk was more the one who we seen in the Premier League for Southampton, looked very good. But even when we signed Van Dijk, was he the best centre back in the league? He was just he was more like a popular centre back.
Not from what you saw at Southampton. No one ever thought he would go on to be this good for Liverpool. I didn't. Don't know about you guys. When I saw him at Southampton, I didn't think he'd be that good.
Bro, I didn't even think. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think many people did. So I think obviously us stepping out, maybe going for a Thiago when we did, and obviously going and trying to get Caicedo. Even Caicedo is not a massive name. He came off of the back of a good season and a half with Brighton. Even like I think Liverpool can definitely put the money down. Liverpool can, but I don't really see us doing that. I feel like we kind of go back to doing shrewd business deals, a little bit like how what you guys have gone and got Xerxes. I've said this time and time again. I think that's an amazing deal. I think that will be one of the signings of the season, in my opinion. I said this one many a time, and I feel like those are the type of signings I feel like Liverpool will probably go. Like we'll probably try and get an Inacio for like 40 M's, where it's like it doesn't blow your mind, but it's like, all right, this could be good for them.
Correction. Inacio's new release cost is 60 M's.
Euros?
I'm not too sure.
It's probably euros. So
I'm gonna check it.
Cut that down to 49. Cut that down to like 49.
All right, that was that's not 40 though. That's not 40 though.
Just bring it down a little bit.
All right, let me find this out. Let me check.
It's still not a massive, bro. 50 million is the new 30 million. Let's be honest.
All right, it's on Sporting.
How much reckon you guys have got to spend?
So what? So okay, cool. What? So that
51 million. There you go.
So we paid 30 for Leny Yoro, basically.
Yeah, I was about to say that, bro. That means what? That means we pay 30 for Leny.
I haven't said nothing about the price of Euro. I ain't said nothing about the price. I feel like we're overdoing it. Like, again, I feel like, yes, for an 18-year-old, it might be a little bit out there. But if people are saying this guy's the Mbappe at centre backs, then you got to pay what you got to pay.
Yeah, bro, I'm just saying it on this level, innit? I don't think for me, I said on Big Six Bands, yeah. For me, it's not about we paid 51, we paid whatever million to get for respect. That's what I felt like it was like saying, okay, you just hold the world, you can go into transfer battles with the highest and go and win that thing, even if not got Champions League. And you still can go grab a good deal, good wages, however you want to fancy your boat and whichever ones you agree with. That's what it's told me now. That's giving me more confidence in the board of Ineos than anything, right? I'll see if the player is any good, because if the player is anything shit, then you're scouting shit, then clearly, innit? But then so is Real Madrid's at that point. It's at the same point. So it's not, it is what it is, man. We'll see how many Mbappe, did I call him mini Mbappe? Yeah. Centre back, does, innit? I agree with Monty when he said Kanai is better than all Chelsea centre back. Also, at least Yoro is not a Dutch international. He's not a Ten Hag. There's no link. There's no link.
That's a qualifier.
There's no link.
This should say a lot, bro. This should tell us a lot about all those Dutch signings. If I see like him not doing well and a De Ligt kind of like smashing it, then you know this manager can't communicate well with other players, man.
He's getting it ready. The 10 Hag out flags already, fam.
Do you know what it is? I'm just sick and tired of this man. Fair enough. He's done well with Garnacho. He does improve, but like I can't forgive him what he's done with Ahmad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Ahmad,
that's crazy.
The disrespect on Ahmad is just I can't forgive him for that, bro. I'm sorry, but yeah, I ain't got faith in this manager with young players. So yeah, this
Ruud got a plan. Ruud got a plan. It's okay. Ruud got a plan.
Yeah,
don't forget, Ruud worked with Brentford at PSV.
Sack him and get rid of him. Is that the plan?
We just gotta hope that Real Madrid start doing their teasing thing with Saliba in the next year or two, innit? Because if Euro develops the way he needs to, it's like, yeah, we got an option as well. 5+1, innit? Go get Saliba. He's got like 3 years left.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking this. I was like, because we got Euro now. Madrid already said they don't have a plan B for Euro because he was the only one they viewed at that caliber. That now they're forced to next year go to Arsenal, pay the 100 M's for Saliba, and Arsenal lose Saliba. And that's 2 birds with 1 stone. We made Arsenal lose Saliba, and we got one of the better young French center back prospects out of like the pipeline that they have, which is stupid.
But you know what? As much as signings are great, offloads are better at this point in time. There's a few names there. Obviously, we got the deal done for Mason Greenwood. You know, the 50% sell-on clause, 27 million up front plus whatever.
By the way, there was an asterisk with that sell-on clause. By the way, apparently it
can be renegotiated.
We make 50% of the profit that Marseille would make on a sale. So let's say they make 23 mil profit. we only make 11 mil from that deal.
Oh, it is what it is, isn't it?
It's not even about the money. It's just about getting.
Yeah, obviously,
it's about getting
the selling clause had to get explained further by Ducker.
It's a you know what, man? I haven't really spoken on him because last time I spoke on him, me and what's it called? Neji from Big Up Saeed. He's usually on watching Saeed show. Me and him had a massive argument about that. About Mason Greenwood, yeah. But it's just a shame the guy with that much ability and everything, it had to be him. You know what I'm saying? But we move in it. People need to understand it's principle over footballing ability, innit? At the end of the day, whether you agree with it or not, whether you like it or not, he's gone now. He's not our player, and he never will be. It's finished. The saga's over.
We didn't lose both Sancho and Greenwood. At least we kept Sancho back because that was looking like we were going to lose two young talents for hardly nothing. So
yeah, I know Monster's a big fan of Sancho. Does anyone believe like Sancho's revival is going to be anything decent? Do you reckon he still gets sold? Anyone on it?
I think.
Do you reckon this is his last year? Like, what's do you reckon no one can afford him?
Wingers wise, yeah. So you're probably going to have Garnacho, Rashford on the left, and then hopefully Ahmad. Well, not hopefully Anthony, but hopefully Ahmad and Anthony. And I think Sancho would be the third choice, either on the left or the right. I would hope that he starts over Anthony on the right. I'll be real. But yeah, I think it's a big season for him. And he can also play in the middle. So I'm excited to see if he can't get no games out wide, he might come in that middle behind a striker. So yeah, big season. If it don't work out this season, I think him and Rashford.
I'm not moved. I'm not moved, man. I'm sorry. I'm not moved.
He's had pretty poor seasons for us, so he can't be any worse, can he?
I'm not moved, man.
Hit us with a preseason pump fake. You know he looks crazy,
bro. He's gonna introduce me to a vibe he can't maintain. I ain't trying to hear it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a.
I don't even think he's had a fair crack at the whip, man. I don't think he's had. No. I don't think he has. Honestly, even in his first season, he came in under Oli was pretty consistent. Inconsistent. Sorry, under Oli was pretty inconsistent. No. Under Oli, he was pretty inconsistent. That's what.
Consistent shit.
Yeah, he was consistent.
Oli bought him just to bench him.
Even under Eric, at that time, a lot of the players, none of them were actually playing well under him. So I don't know. I just don't think he's had a fair crack. I do think he can improve, and I don't think he can be any worse than what we've seen. So just have to wait and see, I guess.
I'll be so honest with you. I was looking to offload him this summer and Anthony next. I'll be honest. I'm kind of disappointed.
No. There's no way you're keeping Anthony here and selling Sancho.
I don't want to keep Anthony. If I had the choice,
that's what I'm saying. But I can't have Anthony on this club on the right wing and Sancho's going for hardly nothing. No, Anthony needs to go first for sure.
If I had my way, I'd pay out my own savings to take Anthony to put someone.
We signed a petition to get him gone, bro.
No one, like, you got a deep. We are paying Anthony 200 bags a week.
Yeah, no one's gonna pay.
Oh, it's shocking.
No one is taking that on, bro. No one is taking that on. Like, so really and truly, they can listen for offers all they want. Even a team in Turkey ain't saving us, bro. I'm telling you that now for free, not until like next year. So really and truly, the only way we were going to get, I wanted to get another forward in, and the only way we were going to do that is by selling one of the forwards, and Sancho was the immediate option. The reality is, Sancho didn't have a market. No one was going to buy him. That's the reason why he's still here. That's the reason why they squashed it, because they can't go on
wages. I think the wages are like one of the big. Yeah. Like, you would have gone Dortmund, but no one's really looking
at it. 300 something, bro.
He's on some stupid money, bro. So like, let's be real. Like, let's actually keep it a buck. Like,
I think he's on about 250. Like the last time I actually checked, because I thought it was more. I thought it was at 375.
Oh yeah, no Champions League football slashes his wages.
No, it slashes. So yeah, no Champions.
When he first come in, he was on 375, and now it's probably on about 250,
which is crazy because that means that you're not looking to give my man an increase, because what do you give a man over 3/5? What do you give him after that? Like,
the only way is down after that.
Well, the only way is down, or you're giving him like some stupid money, bro. So for me, I was looking for him to go, but it looks like they're both staying, which for me is annoying because I just want to see Ahmad get game time, which he thoroughly deserves, to be honest with you. And if anything, he's a much better option out there than both of them. Like,
yeah, I agree. Even to not get games after that Liverpool game. That's what I'm saying.
We have seen that. With the small sample size that Ahmad has given us, he has given us more than what Anthony has given us or what Sancho has given us in 2 years, bro. Like, and no one can tell me anything.
I think he will get game time this year, though. I think he's earned it, and I think 10.
It's already not been said. I swear they already said it.
Yeah, it said that they don't want to loan him or anything because he's an important part of the plans. I think he definitely will get game time. We're in a bunch of different competitions this season, so, and I think with the Sancho thing, as much as I don't necessarily rate him to like that degree, or I do have like serious doubts of him being a winger in the Premier League just based off of his physical abilities. Obviously he's a tidy player. He can play in tight spaces. He does really well there, but just week in and week out in the Premier League, I don't think he's of that standard. But it is, if he just wants to be, if he's just around and is an option this season in terms of like, you know, a second, third option on the wing, or as I can't remember if it was Cass or someone said he can play central as well.
He's not a bad player, man. Trust me, he'll come good, man. Even like
he's just another option. He's just another body to have. If we're in a Europa League game in you know, a certain time, you just
question is, you want Sancho? How much are you paying for him?
Sancho at Liverpool.
Yeah, how much are you paying for him since you want him so much?
55.
Remember, he got 55.
Give this guy the job, bro. Give this guy the job over Michael Edwards.
How long would
he have? For you, my friend, I will drive him. I would drive him to Liverpool myself.
No. You can take Anthony. You're not taking Sancho to Liverpool, bro.
55
M's.
Why?
55 M's.
You're telling me if an offer came
anyone else, yeah, but bro, if I see him cook at Liverpool, bro, that's just I can't be asked for that.
Like, 55 million of the King's
I'll say from now, when you allow the kid to express himself, and when he's in a good environment that he feels comfortable in, and if you could adhere to them, to those variables, you have a player whose ceiling is again scary ability. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you lot don't want to hear this, but the state of the wing play when it comes to your team, the state of the tactics for wingers, the state of the game for anyone who plays wide, it's not great at Man United. It's not great. The front line, it's a joke right now. Rasmus is a bum. Xerxes a baller, but Rasmus is a bum.
That's the thing, though, bro. I don't think it's the players, man. This manager's
hold on. Let me land. And also, on top of that, the manager's a self-entitled prick who doesn't know when to admit when he's wrong. So therefore, players like Anthony are getting played over quality footballers like Ahmad. Do you know what I'm saying? Rashford is going to get game time, and when he makes mistakes, he gets forgiven because he's the poster boy over guys like Sancho, who gets banished to the shadow realm.
Bro, he actually came out and said about Rashford. He was like, "He's my guy. He will never get dropped."
On the pitch performance, though, it was him.
Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, Sancho is more than talented enough. And if you lot can get the best out of Sancho, it's scary fucking hours.
You know what 55 M's gets us? I get us Nico Williams, by the way. I take that money. I'm gonna buy Nico Williams right away.
He's the only one seeing the vision. If someone gives me 55 M's for Sancho today, bro, I will take them anywhere. I'll pay for the Uber,
bro. That gets us do it, low key.
I guess just do it. I guess it's Nico Williams, bro.
Like the amount of money in my mind.
And Sancho's better than all of them. He's better than all of them.
Nah,
he's
better
than all of them. He's better than all of them. What are we doing here?
Madness, bro. He is not better than Nico Williams. I'm sorry.
What are we doing here? Nico Williams is a good baller with good potential. He's the flavor of the month right now.
Man said,
I'll say give it a bit more time.
That guy's not bringing you numbers, by the way. He's not
Nico Williams.
Hold on, guys. Hey, Sancho at Dortmund. Don't forget, Sancho at Dortmund was cooking, bro. So
it's the same.
It's the same player, man. He's come to the Prem. Give him a bit of time. I'm just saying, before you start saying Nico is
Williams is a good winger, bro.
Get a bit more time, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Williams is a good winger, but you know what? I don't even hype about Williams because I don't think he's that much better than Diaz. Because what I want from Diaz is better. Let me land. No. Hold on. Let me land. Diaz is a techie fucking winger, bro. If you want trickery, be able to beat your man, Diaz is your guy. But in front of goal, he is arse. He is arse and he is cheeks. Yeah. His numbers aren't good enough. So for me to go and bring in Nico Williams, who is also quick, good on the ball, can take on his man, probably has a better delivery than Diaz. But go look at his numbers. He ain't gonna put up better numbers than Diaz. He's not. He's gonna put up the same numbers. So what am I doing? Exchanging 50 million for nothing?
He's not gonna put up the same numbers because he's crossing to that bum Darwin Nunez. If Rasmus is a bum, what is Darwin?
I'm not disputing that Darwin's a bum. Darwin is a bum.
Darwin.
But then are we gonna say Diaz's numbers are shit because he's passing to Darwin Nunez?
Diaz is just mid.
He's not, bro. Diaz as an all-round footballer is a techie baller, bro.
Yeah,
He's a good baller, man. It's just that Klopp system. It's a lot. It's pretty demanding, man. And I feel like to be a winger in that Klopp system, it's a lot, bro. And but I don't think he's a good player. I don't think he's better than who was you gonna say? Sancho. Is that a comparison?
Someone
Sancho
said, would I take Gordon over? Of course, I'll take Anthony Gordon over Nico Williams. Of course. What are we doing here?
That's more of a fair comparison.
What are we doing here?
That's a debate. I can't lie.
They both better than Sancho though. At the end of the day, they're both better.
No, but again, cool. This is something that we won't agree on because obviously
Sancho is much better than the actual player.
First of all, ability-wise, none of them are not. First of all, ability-wise,
it's never been about ability. It's never been about ability with Sancho. It's about application,
bro. No. It's not just about, bro. Yes, Sancho has had application issues, but you've seen when the environment is right around him, he's better than all of these guys.
But
bro.
Professional football, the environment's not always going to be right.
Bro, when you can treat a Champions League semi-final and final like it's your playground, bro, you're different from these other men, bro.
Okay, don't act like he did madness in the final, bro. He didn't do madness in the final. He had a crazy. That one leg was insane. He played amazing. The second leg mid, final mid. So let's not act like he did.
Man can never say I'm a back, bro. I'm recognizing a baller when I see one. I've got no reason to gloss over Sancho, bro. He's a Man United player, bro. I have no reason to gloat over any of these guys. I don't rate man. I get it. I hate Man United, bro. I hate it. But at the end of the day, I have to. Ballers are ballers, bro. If he's got the right environment around him, he is cooking, bro. It is scary hours. If he is happy and he's kicking ball, scary hours.
Bro,
yes,
I think at United, bro. I think at United, a lot of the fans were having problems with him because they were, when he gets the ball out wide, he doesn't really take on his man. He ain't that kick and run type baller. But in terms of like style of play, he's very similar to Saka, where like he's good at holding the ball and keeping the ball. So whereas if you play him in a good system where the team keeps the ball and they're progressing,
so you can't play Sancho in transition ball, man. You can't.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Then you could probably say Nico Williams is better for him for that. He's more effective. But if you're playing him in like for example, do you think he'll? Oh, I don't even know. Actually, I think he might do well. Do you reckon he'll cook in the Pep team?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. 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 You know what I'm saying? I think if you guys had a different manager, I think genuinely Ten Hag was probably one of the worst managers for Sancho because at the end of the day, you need to have, and not just because they disagreed, by the way, not even just because they fell out. Like, just from a tactic standpoint, Ten Hag still hasn't established a style of play at Man United after 2 years. You know what I'm saying? At least if there's a style of play, I think it suits certain players more. Now, I'm not here calling Sancho a system player. I think if anything, he's pretty much the opposite. But I still feel like if, let's say you guys had an Ange or just someone with an identity, I feel like it would help so many more footballers. I've always said, Kaz, how many times do I say to you as a rival fan? I just think Man United need more footballers at the moment. They just need more footballers.
Yeah, it's true. I believe that as well. We need midfield. We need a midfield, man. Talking of that, though, I know let's get that Sancho part, but Fulham's gonna make a new bid for McTominay, man. What's the price we're accepting around there, man? Because apparently we rejected like an 18 million plus whatever
40.
bid,
which I think is justified. I don't even like the guy, but 18 mil is crazy. The guy, like, how many?
No, give me 25 million. Get him gone, man.
Yeah, like 25 million.
1 year left on his deal, by the way.
He's worth more than that. He's worth more than that.
No, but
one year left on his deal. 1 year left on his deal. 20 mil. 20 mil. Take it. 1 year left on his deal.
No. At least bare minimum 30. Bare minimum 30 for Fulham, bro. Like,
he's got 1 year left on his deal, bro. No one would really want to pay that. They'll just wait a year.
He is a value. I think people understand. Like, for us, he's not that valuable. Because of the way we want to play, we want to dominate games. We don't just want to be reliant on a box crasher. And,
bro, he's not that valuable, bro. I don't even think he'll get into a Brighton. I don't think he'll get into.
But Brighton,
I think West Ham and Fulham.
Brighton play possession. Brighton play a very high level of football. I'm talking about a Fulham that want to, like, a mid-table team Like he is going to bag
So
goals.
what's Fulham's midfield going to be next season? You're going to have what Pereira.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ramirez is leaving, isn't it? So you got Pereira and McTominay. That stinks, bro.
Yeah, but they're looking at
No,
Smith Rowe as well.
No, but for a mid-table team, he's going to be
On Palace.
I guarantee you, he's scoring. If he goes Fulham, he's scoring 10 plus.
But
goals.
I don't. We're not getting. All right, let's be real. No one's coming in for 40 million for McTominay. Let's get one thing straight. I think we need to get a deal done around 25 million plus 5 million with realistic add-ons. That's the way I'm looking at it. Get him gone.
Yeah.
Get him out of the books. Like Mont said, Man United need footballers. We need more footballers. We don't need more McTominays. Let's see what this Toby Collier's about, because he's going to be in around the setup for next season. Like he's going to be the understudy. He looks like he's got he looks like McTominay, but an actual 6 with a sense of positioning and technical ability. That's what he looks like.
So
and you know what? I can't like. So he's not basically not McTominay. He's got his height and everything else and athleticism, and he can skip a man sometimes. But yeah, man, we'll see.
Toby's good. He's like he's more of like a character.
Yeah, that's even disrespectful to Collier. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I
look at him more of like a character type of.
Yeah, he's actually got a football brain, bro. McTominay's football brain, bro. I don't know how he's actually still here, bro. I'll be honest with you, because he doesn't know. He actually doesn't know how to play in midfield. Like that's what's actually crazy. Like his football. I think
it'd be perfect for like a Newcastle, man.
Yeah. I think a Newcastle.
They're like their box-to-box midfielders.
Yeah, you know the maddest thing is we bought him from Brighton 2 years ago. You know that?
Yeah.
We bought Toby Collier from Brighton 2 years ago.
Oh,
really?
wow.
Oh, right. Yeah. I thought you were talking about McTominay. I was thinking, wait, what?
Yeah.
Get rid of muscle brain. Exactly, muscle brain. McTominay. Get him gone. I've had he's been here too.
No, I don't know. He just keeps surviving every summer.
How old do you think McTominay is?
27, 28?
26, 27.
Brother's 28.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, 27.
No, he definitely needs to go. He needs.
Do you know what's crazy? Here's one thing that blows my mind.
I need to see him and Lindelof go.
One thing that like completely like baffles me, yeah, when I think about Man United players, yeah, is how Jesse Lingard is playing, barely gets the game in wherever the fuck on the planet he is, and McTominay is still here, like, and how Lingard,
no sense, bro.
How he outlasted Lingard is like.
No, not really. The manager's Scottish. He's white. He's English. Well, not English. I think that plays a part as well. I think Ferguson. He came through under Mourinho, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mourinho.
He came through under Mourinho, bro.
Worst thing that ever happened, bro.
Yeah, and Ferguson had a big part to play in that as well.
McTominay's a centre back, bro. He's a centre back who just has unusually good shooting ability. Like he has a knack to be in the right place at the right time.
He's just
like, you either deploy him like Fellaini or put him in a back three or don't play him at all. Because on the ball, he can't dribble. He's not quick. He's not elusive. He doesn't check his shoulders. He can't pass.
Doesn't remind you of Rice, bro. You just described. Sorry, I just had to say. You just described Declan Rice anyway. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I do not partake in it. I do not partake in anything.
No, what did you say? Repeat. I just heard he's not progressive on the ball. He doesn't look over his shoulder. I just heard that. I just thought, wow, it sounded like someone.
I did not agree. I'm just the messenger passing on what I've just heard. I do not agree. I might agree, but I'm not the one who said it. I'm just letting you guys know. I might agree, but I'm not the one who said it. I'm not the one who said it. It's just been said, so don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah. But even after the McTominay stuff, AWB is confirmed that West Ham are going to be bidding around 20 million for him. You know, is it get another one?
Perfect.
It's time to go, man. And he wants to, and apparently he's interested in going to West Ham as well. So that's even better.
Perfect for West Ham.
Wait, one thing I might
run
say,
me 45-50 million for both of them and bring me Tony.
Just on the right.
West Ham, sorry?
No, West Ham are gonna bid for Wan-Bissaka for roughly around 20 million.
Just on the Declan Rice thing though, can we like even on the ball? He's disappointed people recently. Can I just say though, like one thing, Rice when he's been breaking, I still think he broke up play very well in the Euros.
He's the best at that. Off the ball, he's
like no one.
He's literally.
I think in terms of the way he was breaking up play,
best in the world off the ball.
In a low block,
he's insane.
In a low block, there's nobody else that you want other than prime. Kante's like over the hill now, but in world football now, in a low block, there's nobody else you want other than Declan to actually just mop up in front of your back four. He's that like that is his skill set. But in terms of if you're playing in a team that is supposed to be on the front foot,
he needs the Jorginho or Manu.
Bro,
he needs that Jorginho or Manu.
you can't. He cannot be at the base of your midfield because he just cannot pass. And not say that he cannot pass. When I say he cannot pass, I'm not saying that he's just not a very good progressive passer. That's just not him. It's never been him. And it's not that he can't play balls through the lines. It's the speed of thought. It's the awareness. It's the checking his shoulder. It's that's just never him. Like that's never gonna be him. He's what, 26 now. Like this is as good as you're gonna get in regards to like he might get a bit better, but this is as good as you're gonna get with him, and that's okay. I'm happy we didn't spend 100 million on him. If I did, I'd be upset right now. But I don't have to. I'm good. But in terms of like going back to like Wan-Bissaka and stuff, I'll be real. Like if we can get 20-25 mil for him, that's good money. Like you know, like at the end of the day, like he one job Bissaka, you will be remembered. But like over the course of a season, like he can't be starting.
He's not a footballer, bro. That guy's the
I think he'll do well at West Ham though.
David Moyes
I think he'll do well though.
We don't know though, man. Under David Moyes, yeah, it sounds great, but under Lopetegui, who wants to play a bit.
That's a good point. Yeah,
if he does well or if he doesn't,
that's not our problem. That is not our problem. Just give us the bread.
If we sell,
I might be my United bias, but whenever a player leaves, I always want him to do well, bro. I can't lie. I always want him to at least do well when he leaves.
I hear it, but if he doesn't, it's not gonna. I'm not
it's
gonna.
Not my problem.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
I'm not sleeping at night because Wan-Bissaka had a
No.
Is it true? Is it true that what's it called? That the Saudi Arabia market opens tomorrow.
Opens up, yeah.
Please.
The problem. Okay, cool. So my biggest issue I have right now is the fact that apart from Ugarte, we're not linked to no midfielders, bro.
Bro, it's because the sixth market is dead, bro. There's literally no one.
Let's go to France. Go to France. You go to France.
Fofana's already gone to AC Milan. Fofana's gone to AC Milan.
Yeah, but I wasn't that fussed.
They always get their good midfielders in. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we do need to go over to France because
Mendy,
every year or two you've just got a new kind of like good new players coming out. So
go and get
I heard Tchouaméni might be available, you know, this year. Did anyone? What are you not saying?
That man is untouchable, man.
Who's that?
We never get him ever.
Who?
Tchouaméni.
And also, by the way, I think he's a bit overrated as well. My unpopular take is that Tchouaméni's a bit overrated for me. Good player, but I
would like Zubamendi. He wants to leave Spain.
Yeah,
we need to plan next year for Wharton, man. We need to plan next year for Wharton.
Really and truly, it's Wharton 2025.
You have Kobe Madu. You don't need Wharton. You have Kobe.
Yeah, we do.
No,
bro, we need Brexit. We need Brexit pivot for the next 10 years, bro. We need it. So
I need that English midfield.
Wharton and Manu work so well.
Left foot, right foot, bro. You go, I go. One touch, you touch. Who gives a shit, man? It works. I call this guy Baby Michael Carrick.
Nah, but like, do you know how special that would be? Like, it would actually work.
Bro, if we need a Brexit, if you want to bring in 2 Brexit models, get me Jared Branthwaite, go give me Wharton next summer.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Tony up front.
Yeah, man.
That's why I don't really.
Bring it. Yeah. Brexit up. Brexit, it's up.
I don't want to like spending 40 mil on Ugarte, who's probably going to be a squad player in the next 2 to 3 years. I just don't know how if that's
apparently we're looking at a loan for him instead.
Would you not take him over Amrabat?
I was just about to say I'd rather have Amrabat for 13. It's like 13 million or something.
If you're gonna give Amrabat some game time, yeah, bro. If you're gonna actually play him, then play him. But if you're gonna have him stinking up the bench for 3 months and not give him any sort of football, then what's the point? It takes a while to get into gear.
2 months.
I'll be honest with you. That's 2 cheeks of the same ass, man. I need something better than that, bro. Give me
no, but
I'm gonna say. I want to DM back pass, bro. Like, I need someone to just be able. What we need is an all-rounder.
We need someone. But unfortunately, but you know what the issue is? Yeah, is I always say it's Bruno. I say it's Bruno's fault because I always look at it as a 3, and I think Kobe and Bruno as a thing. Unfortunately, then you need someone that's not only good at cleaning up the ball, like cleaning up the play. Then you need someone also that's technically sound to receive it, and then you also need someone that's got enough legs to cover. unfortunately, that does not exist.
Amadou Onana.
No, no.
Man. Like, don't get me
No.
wrong, like, but Onana has the same issue that Rice does, bro. Like, Onana is a physical monster, bro. But like on the ball, if anything, I think he's even quite passive. I think there's games where for someone of his strength and his physique,
I'll take a punt on this, brother. The Colombian youth.
Ricardo.
Oh yeah, I saw. Did you see that comp? That comp moved me.
He looked good. He looked real good. Like, say you watch him all.
He's not like a guy who just sits and dictates a game though. He's like,
he likes to move, innit? He likes to move.
Those guys everywhere.
You can see he's an 8. He's an 8. He's definitely an 8. I don't think he's a 6. But I can't lie, that comp moved me still. I was watching, I was thinking,
no, he's a dog.
Who's this? Who's this?
Would you guys give DJ Envy a little bit of a spin in the middle of the park again if he stays?
Who? Amrabat?
Yeah.
I would. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the season, I saw Amrabat, the Amrabat that I knew, bro. The one that actually had a great final and everything. I would, but the thing is, he's not gonna keep playing him. The thing is, unfortunately, he's just Amrabat's one of those guys. You need to keep playing a little bit to get his fitness up to scratch, match sharpness, and keep it going.
There's a dying breed of bald DMs in it. Like, it's rare now to have a bald DM who don't give a fuck about what he looks like in terms of his kit. Like,
he's not even bald. Have you seen his hairline?
He's bald by
He's
fake baldness. Fake baldness, man.
He's not bald, bro. He just
that's part of the brand, bro. I think that's part of the brand. His brother's
Fabinho went fully bald. You can still see Fabinho's follicles a little bit there.
No. Amrabat's hairline is there,
bro.
I'm assuming you man of hold on. I'm assuming you man have all played ball in it. You've all played ball to some degree, whatever level. Yeah, you see when you come up against a DM who's pretty much got
zero tolerance. Zero tolerance.
Not wearing,
you don't want to go near him.
Yeah, bro. He's not wearing. Big up, Steve. He's not wearing ankle pads or nothing. He probably, bro. You know, them man don't even care if they stink or not. It's just bull blood. It's just bull. You don't want to fuck them guys. You don't want it with them man in the mid. It's just gonna be, bro. I just think about it, like when Odegaard steps on the pitch and he's doing his little hair flicks and he just holds a quick reducer. First touch, straight away. You know you're getting nothing for the rest of the game.
I don't think that 6 back. I don't think the 6 exists. You have to mold maybe an 8 into that 6 these days.
Yeah,
I'd like to give him like a 2-year deal or something like that, just until we get something better. And you can
I would like to see one name. I would like to see one name, and I hope we do. Manu Kone, 17 million. Go and trigger it, please, before someone else grabs him like Liverpool and says, you know what, I'm going to stick this guy in a 6, and then McAllister and all that can just play off of him, and it's like, shit. Covers 17. Physical, covers ground.
I could go for Ismail Kone. I don't know about Manu Kone. Ismail Kone.
How come no one's gone in for him? If he's only going for 17 mil, there must be something there.
I don't know, man. This is, I don't know right now.
I think he's got like some injury.
Bundesliga.
Is that what it is? The injuries.
He's got injury issue.
Bundesliga, just people don't like getting guys from the Bundesliga. It's one of those ones. It's scary hours when you get man from there. You just, for me, anyways.
The bust rate is crazy though. I can't lie. There's not many like it's crazy. I can't lie. Like you the success rate from Bundesliga now for us recently.
Yeah, you know what? You're better to
I've been scarred.
You're pretty better just go to France and just find someone, man.
Yeah, just go to France, bro. Just go to France.
But it's just who I'll
That's what I said for now. I'll take Amrabat just for like a season or two until you get that. Until you actually do, I'd rather take him than be stuck without him leading up to the season.
I just feel like we can do better.
No, Neves.
We can definitely do better.
Neves is not a 6.
I'm just don't want to be left without like last season, man.
Yeah.
We can't go into the season with
the same midfield. We can't go into the midfield. You can't. Yeah, I need 2
look,
players.
If Cass leaves and McTominay leaves, bro, you've got Mina, Ericsson.
Is that guy still around, fam?
He's got one more year, hasn't he? He's got one more
hologram. Year. Can we send him to Turkey or something? Like,
I feel we could have let him go as well, but we extended that year. It was a 2.
I like this name. Alan Varela is a good name. I'll take that. That's a good name.
It's so expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I just think The market, innit? The market.
Because we need more bald, hairlineless midfielders who are willing to kill on the pitch. Yeah, Cass, stop doing that. Stop wiping you, bro. Bring back your bro. Football's gone, man. The game's gone. Not enough reducers, bro.
Alan Varela's a shout, though. Alan Varela's
too many ball player midfielders.
He's just gonna be 8. That's like 70.
Yeah, he's money in it.
But you know, he was a good shout. You know,
I wanted to sign him so bad.
Edson Alvarez. Remember when you guys got linked to Edson Alvarez?
Not mobile enough for me, man. Not mobile enough for me. No, he's another one that played under 10. I definitely don't want him.
No, it's not even to do with that.
It is to do with that for me, man.
I don't think that's a bad signing, but I don't think that's a bad signing at all.
I just want someone that's mobile that can play, bro. That's all.
You don't always have to be crazy mobile. Sometimes if your positioning is really good as a DM,
really good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always go back to Fabinho. Fabinho was quick. He was never quick.
But it's
because I was just about to bring up Fabinho. No, like if we can get that type.
Fabinho still had a bit of pace about him,
man. No, bro. Fabinho
was
his positioning, bro.
He wasn't even quick.
Right, man.
It's a positioning thing, bro. I don't think a lot of players, because you know what it is, because every midfielder, every deep line playmaker, you know, maybe certain types of six, they all want to be good on the ball. Like, don't get me wrong, you have to have that sort of technical ability. But I feel like there aren't many sixes now that genuinely like the dirty side of the game.
Except for Ugarte.
Bring
me a Ugarte, man. I don't care what people tell me. Bring me a Ugarte, man. I don't care if it's a short-term thing.
I think if we did get Ugarte, it would be a loan.
It will be a loan. So
I wouldn't be mad at that, to be honest.
Be a loan with option. They're gonna try to do that.
If they try option, cool. Obligation is crazy. Sorry.
Yeah. Obligation is nuts.
Obligation is going with
the loan though. I think we'll be open to the loan, but
we need two. I think our 6 options for next year would have to be Toby Collier as the understudy and Ugarte. Then you got Kobe and we need something else. We need something else.
What about one more? Ugarte on a loan and Amrabat 13.
What? Toby in the 6 in the 8? Or then Toby can go in the 8. I know he's gonna get games next year.
No. Toby's not gonna get game time like that though. Like
he'll play cups. He'll play cups. But the thing is, when you need rest, you need to play these brothers. Unfortunately,
the only reason why I would justify paying that money for Amrabat is if Casemiro goes and we don't have another option.
Well, we need to find someone. We need to find someone.
We need a starting
today.
We need a starting DM.
You know what? I like one name. I forgot about him. Glenn. I don't know. Kamara from Aston Villa is a name I like. Cheikh Toure from Palace is another name I like.
I like Cheikh Toure. Yeah, I like Cheikh Toure. Kamara, not so much.
One name before, but go. You're muted once.
So I was saying Cheikh Toure. We were all ready to pay 70 million for him, and then he done his knee in it. That's why we didn't try and go in for him. But he is whether he'll be the same player as.
But we need to stay away from Palace because if we get one of their players, they're not going to sell us another one of their players next year. So
and also with the DMs, try to stay away from South America these days now because I feel like what Steve said, Fabinho aged 6 years in one season. Casemiro got arthritis in 6 months. Like like the way some of these guys have gone from world class.
I would like Zubimendi, but he don't want to come to England.
It just don't make sense.
Brazilians after 30.
Bro.
Anymore.
Cash.
They are not footballers anymore. They're just there to enjoy their life.
Except Fernandinho, man.
They turn to futsallers. They play to futsal.
Fernandinho was a special case.
Yeah. Fernandinho passed the age test, and so did Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva and Fernandinho, passed.
Thiago Silva was playing for the love of the game, bruv. Like big man, he was playing for the love of the game.
Thiago Silva was still a back. Maybe because Thiago Silva was a centre back, he was allowed to lose his legs gracefully.
No, but even then,
Fabinho turned into a training cone, bro. In 8 months.
Fabinho's.
Bro, I can't lie. Whenever I used to look at Fabinho, I never used to believe that was his real age for some reason, bro. Even when you lot signed him, I was like,
he looks like one of them still.
He looks, bro.
He's one of them. When he was 24, he looked 32, bro. He did not.
He gives off crackhead, man.
Bro, but you want a crackhead as your 6 though. I want a crackhead as my. You want a crackhead as your 6?
Hey, bro, I'm not having a crackhead as my 6, bro.
You're obviously not a crackhead, but you know what I mean, bro.
Head gun in that middle, bro. Just running around like.
You need the man who likes.
Bring back the knees, man.
Mentality-wise, I get what you mean.
Bring back the knees, bro.
You need the man who's
the
a good
crackhead
footballer,
powers. The crackhead powers, you mean?
But I said crackhead powers, bro. I
Bro,
love, bro.
I don't need my DM wearing pink boots, bro. I want them to be wearing
Black
no
boots.
shin pads, black
No,
boots.
Lee Catamore.
Bro, Lee
Tucked in
Catamore.
shirt, black
Lee
boots.
Catamore.
Take your shirt in.
Bro,
Like,
I'm
Shirt in,
telling
yeah,
you,
man.
I need
Get
man
busy.
who don't
Michael
marvelous
Carrick
Nakamba.
said he had white boots though. He
Marvelous
upgraded.
Nakamba, bro. Straight
Nah.
shillings. Straight
Tiempo
shillings.
boots, bro. Tiempos, Nike Tiempos. I don't want to be seeing you with no.
Bro,
Hey, that's
black
what I
out.
wear. That's what I wear, bro. Tempos are the best.
I need
you
them
guys-
Tiempos on your feet.
Got black
Have you-
pair and a white pair. I'm all good.
Have you guys
I like
seen
my-
Anton Stock or Stotch?
Stop.
Who?
I'm not-
He's
I've
a
heard
German.
of him, but I've not watched him enough.
German. He's German. DM plays for Hoffenheim.
Yeah, bring him.
He's sneaky good. It's like my hear me out signing, low key. He plays for Hoffenheim. He's 6'4", like decent passer, pretty press resistant. I don't think
Wait,
United
hold on. Before you say that,
How do you spell it?
Anton and then Stach, I think.
wait, before you continue,
Anton Stack.
Yeah.
You know. Go on.
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, like so. How do you rate Onana as a passer?
I think he's tidy. I don't think he has like the most expansive like passing range, but I think he's super underrated in terms of his whole technical side of his game. I think he has a super solid technical foundation.
Ooh, they're saying he's
tidy
cheap.
passer, can break
Yeah, no,
lines and can
I just-
also be safe with it. I think he has a pretty good
It's not even a
Nice.
6, man.
range. I've watched.
You passed the test. You passed the test. You didn't say he was decent. So I just wanted to just make sure because you said my man was decent, but I just wanted to know if you're gonna say Onana is a passer.
Oh no, I mean I've watched Onana since like Lille days and into his early Premier League. I've watched pretty damn near every game.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that, man. Fucking this touch is awful. He's Lukaku in centre
It's
mid,
not
man.
true though. It's just not true. People just see a 6'4"
man.
dark skinned
No,
dude
man.
and think he doesn't have good technical.
No,
foundation.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Pogba-
KSI has
Pogba-
actually pulled the wool over all our eyes. when he
Pogba,
said
what about
SC was
Pogba
shit.
then?
Well, Pogba, you can't
Really?
ignore that. He's a once in a generation talent.
Yeah. Closest thing we'll ever see
But
to
people-
Zidane. So I don't know. Yeah,
People need to stop mentioning Pogba's name when it comes to certain things, man. Like it's a disrespectful.
Yeah, no. PP is different, bro. Different gravy. Like when he left Man United, I could finally like praise him in peace without a backhanded compliment. I could finally just accept the baller that he is. Kind of like what you guys will do with Thiago now that he's left Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
No, to be
I'm not
honest,
gonna lie. Who's the guy that stepped in for Frankie De Jong for Netherlands?
Schotten.
He was moving me. I'll be honest.
he's
He
cold.
moved me. in
All right,
Euros.
still.
He's cold.
He on the half turn, first
cold.
phase.
I think he's better than Frankie. I think he's better than Frankie.
All right, don't drag it. Don't
Big
drag it.
better than-
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
Don't drag it,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
drag
yeah,
it,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
drag it, don't drag
yeah,
it.
I saw the first half turn. It moved me still. I saw the first half turn. It moved me. It moved me. I thought like
Who did he
I
play
thought
for?
this is 2.0. This ain't a
Bro.
clone. This is 2.0. I thought
Bro,
yeah.
who did he play for and how old is he, bro? Because I was watching it, bro. He was making me watch Netherlands games 90 minutes. Like, I'm
Bro,
like,
he's
bro,
like-
who's this guy?
He's like 18 now, isn't he? He should be 18 now. Or
Huh?
19.
I need to know how old he is.
For,
Oh, he's 27.
Schotten.
He's
Oh,
27.
shit. Who are we talking about here?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's all right. Yeah, that's what I say, bro.
Oh, he
27.
just killed it. It's just
Yeah, man, 27. Yeah, in a bit, man.
Reinders was
PSV.
looking insane too.
He plays for PSV.
You played pretty shit though.
I see that banger I scored on you.
We still be.
But yeah,
But
man.
anyways, look, man. We're gonna end it there. This is gonna go over to Staffy's channel. Make sure you go over there and smash the like, say NAF raid, all of that. Call Griggs a bozo and be there. Make sure you check everyone's channels in the description below. We're nearly on 10k for Big Six Bants. So if you ain't gone there, you have to go there and just subscribe if you're new. It's in the description. You'll see
We
Monts.
are 39. We're 39.
39
subs
away. 39 away, man. What you lot doing, man? Come on, man. Go subscribe over there. It's not difficult. What's that?
I said go to how many people we got in here? That should be easy.
It should be easy. It should be easy. It's right there, man. But anyways,
Yeah.
in a bit, and we're back tomorrow.